Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS. Rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers, and peace and blessings. Salutations to hopefully got there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. What I want to get into, this morning, I was dealing with, the earth is being ran in pure wickedness, man. Okay, and we see fully why Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, has the judgment written, for these devils, these Edomites, man. Okay, this is a people of pure evil, pure wickedness, man. And it was prophesied that they will rule the earth, before the return of Yahweh Shai. And they're Edomites, man. Okay, these so-called white people are the Edomite, the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay, and when you read the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24, it said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay? And Esau, Edom, has made himself to be the Messiah, the Most High, the angels, the prophets. He done that. Okay? And that's a token of who the wicked would be. Okay? As we follow the clues left, in the Bible, okay, which the Lord has revealed the mysteries unto his prophets, that his prophets, teach, the believers, okay, the mystery of iniquity has been revealed, man. And this Esau, Edom, man, the so-called white man, okay? And we can see by what this man does and how this man runs the earth that he is the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay, let's go here. All right. Just rolling in the spirit. And I got some videos to play, man. This man is a filthy ruler, man. Okay? This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 3. And it says, and I have hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness, wherein Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will rebuild, we will return and build the desolate places. And this is what they have done. Okay? Because Esau is a pagan Roman Empire, the Edomites, that was the peak of their rulership in the ancient world, was the pagan Roman Empire, okay? But that was pretty much supplanted, by Jake, which you have the Byzantine Empire, which was ruled by Jakes, that was into the Roman Catholic, madness, okay? Jake was off, but Jake was in power, okay? And Esau wasn't. But he has returned during the Renaissance and has done what? It built the desolate places, okay? And that's why you have the EU, okay? NATO and Americas, which is the revived, Roman Empire, man. Okay, the same lands, okay, of modern EU is basically the same territory of ancient Rome, okay? Which that was a freak nasty empire, man. Filthy, okay? Where you had the Caesars, okay? Those Roman Caesars would have, little boys, okay? Those little boys accompanying them, man. The pedo, they were, pedo was, that pedo lifestyle was the norm, okay? And that's why they're trying to do it now, man. There's no new thing under the sun, all right? It says they shall build, but I will throw down. All right, and then that's the Lord in the process of throwing this place down, man. And it begins with the prophets, all right, breaking the strongholds of the lies, all right, of this society, man. And freeing the elect, freeing the minds of the elect, man, through sound doctrine. Okay, then it's going to be a physical throwdown. All right, what you're going to get into, it says they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. Okay. Speaking of these Edomites, man, you read in NLT, let me finish. It said, the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever, and we shall clearly see why. Okay, so you read Malachi 1 and 4 in the NLT, it said Esau's descendants in Edom, Esau's descendants, okay? Those are the people that rule the earth today, man. This man's descendants. Okay, just as we are descendants of Jacob, okay, Esau's descendants are in the earth now. Okay, Esau's descendants in Edom may say, we have been shattered, but we will rebuild the ruins. But the Lord of heaven's army replies, they may try to build, but I will demolish them again. Their country will be known as the land of wickedness, and their people will be called the people with whom the Lord is forever angry. Okay? This is heavy prophecy, man. And this is playing out real time today. The scriptures say that what? When you go here, Psalm 7 and 9, it says, oh, let the wicked, all right, oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just, for the righteous power trieth the hearts and reigns. So as you see, you know, in this song, what's being said, man? Our forefathers is begging for the wickedness of the wicked to come to an end. They see, okay? And this is a song with David. All right, so our forefather King David is praying, okay, is singing that the wickedness of the wickedness comes to the end, but the justice is established, man, and that's what's happening, man, and that's why we're being cleaned up, man, and purified by this word to reign in righteousness, man. Okay, verse 10, my defense is of the Most High, which saveth the upright in heart. The Most High judges the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. Okay, and we should plainly see why, man. Okay, it's nothing to figure out, you know, when it comes to this devil, man. When you see openly how this man is running the earth and pure wickedness, man. Okay, now let's get let's get some videos. Okay, play that one second. Let's get this one first. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, actually, this is guidance that goes back some years, actually. The original guidance was 2010. It's been updated since then. But what this is, it's sexuality education for very young children, and it's guidance that's put out by the WHO. And what this guidance effectively says...
By the WHO. Okay. Teaching 2-year-olds gender identity, man. Here it is. These people are supposed to be about health. Okay, how are they controlling the curriculums? You see, this whole who, all right, your boy Klaus Schwab, Noah, Yuval Harari, all right. However, whatever order that nigga name in, man. Okay, but those people are moles and pedos, man. Okay, this man is really attempting to freak the world out openly, man. Okay, and there's no major outcry. All right.
That children as young as 2 or 3 should be taught about sexual identity, gender identity, sexuality, and they should be encouraged to explore this. And many people, myself included, are very uneasy about this because a number of reasons why, but, you know, if you look at the actual substance of the guidance, it appears to be introducing very adult concepts to children very, very early. Once again, as with everything with the WHO, it is also a very top-down approach to health and education. So, you know, I think stepping back, one might ask, well, what on earth is this organisation doing, telling states what their education sectors should and shouldn't be teaching children? And the actual content, it's really, really troubling and it's really sinister. So just to give you one example in the context, it's all primary age children. It assumes that primary age children should be taught about consensual sexual matters and non-consensual. And I think many of us would say, well, hang on, that assumes that kids can consent to sexual interactions. I mean, you know, what are we talking? This is young kids, primary kids. So it's misguided, it's sinister.
I think it's terrifying. I mean, I think it's utterly terrifying, this stuff. I don't think children in primary schools should be taught any of this stuff. Any of this gender ideology, any of this sexuality. I mean, that's for people in their teenagers. It's a major safeguarding risk. And you've got the World Health Organization. The thing is, if you don't understand something, I generally say, well, follow the money. What other vested interests in all of this? What?
Well, I mean, there's huge vested interest in the World Health Organization. I don't know about this guidance, actually. That I don't know. I think what is surprising about when this story broke, which it did, it's across some of the papers today, the World Health Organization were approached to say, well, look, will you retract the guidance? It is quite old guidance. And they won't. They stick by the guidance. And not only that, they have an implementation guide. And that is a global implementation of this guidance. And there was a report issued a couple of years ago.
A global implementation. Okay? This man wants to turn the earth into a freak show, man. A perverseness and lewdness, man. This is a filthy society, man, that this man wants to normalize in the earth, man. Okay, this man wants to normalize all type of filth in the earth, man. And we see why Yahweh Shai, when he returned, he's coming directly to deal with Esau Edom from the jump. Okay? And when Yahweh Shai return, he's coming to deal with this nigga from the jump, man. Okay? And we see why.
Saying actually this guidance is, and I can't remember the exact figure, but it's only partially implemented across the globe, and that's not good enough. We want all countries to adopt this sexuality education guidance, and it does look like some countries, so our government says it has not relied on it has not incorporated the guidance. We do know that other countries have, so it looks like Wales refer back to the guidance in their national sex education curriculum. So, this has an impact and it permeates through, and I think it's many parents will be very shocked to understand that these
and this is why it's so important we talk about it, because most parents in Wales will have no idea that, I didn't realise that Wales this is just utter madness. And then you've got concerns about the World Health Organization taking sort of essentially authoritarian powers in future pandemics. But before you know it, this will sort of extend into other areas like this.
It will, and I think, it's a separate issue, but what the World Health Organization are proposing to do under the international health regs is exactly that. It's to give themselves binding powers that would, as the regs are currently written, override national sovereignty. And you have to look at the organisation's overall fitness for purpose. And I think, it does have huge vested interests. It is funded over 80% by private interests. Pharmaceutical companies are very heavily represented in that funding. So this is not a democratic organisation. It's not an organisation funded by national governments. It's a funded organisation where private interests get to dictate policy.
It's truly unbelievable. But I want, if we've got British representatives like Sir Jeremy,
and these private, representatives, okay,
are here at Audi Jackson.
And these private representatives are nothing but these Edomite, man, these elite bankers and their underlings, okay, the wicked kings of the earth. All right. So as you see what this devil is going with it openly, man. Okay, what he's pushing for openly, man, which this is just another step closer to his destruction, man. Matter of fact, let me get this. And then I'll play the other video. Okay. Let's go to Second Esdras. Look at this in Ecclesiastes first. Not Second Esdras. Both of them in Second Esdras. Alright, so let's get Second Esdras 14. Okay, let's start. Alright, this Second Esdras 14 and 13 says, now therefore set thine house in order. And it's time, to be in order, man. It's time to be, we have to really fully agree, with the righteousness of the scriptures, man. Okay, we have to fully be committed, to the order of this word, man. Okay, the discipline of the scriptures, this is why the Lord has been separating us from this society, man. The Lord finna do damage to this system, man. Okay, and it's time for us to be more ordered than ever, man. Get everything that's under us, as men, everything that's under us that's, that's persuaded, within this doctrine, man. Hey, it's time to make sure that, we get our situations in order, man. Okay? It says, and reprove thy people, okay, which that's what we do through the lessons. Comfort, also exhortation, so we rebuke, exhort, correct, teach, okay, edify. All right. It said, comfort such as them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption, man. We should be, separated from wickedness more and more. We really, within ourselves, man, like the things that, have strongholds on us, man, in the flesh, man. It's time to renounce these things, man, to really fall back, man, from any, form of lewdness and wickedness and filth, man, you know? And it says, let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men, put now off the weak nature, because the Lord wrath is finna, settle in the earth, man. And we can't have these mortal thoughts of the what if and thinking about, all our people that don't, believe. It is what it is, man. The Lord's gonna do a clean sweep in the earth, man. And everything that ain't right is gonna be judged, man. Okay, every Israelite that's not predestined of the elect, all right, they're gonna be judged, man. It is what it is, man. This ain't time to have soft spot for niggas, all right, or the wicked ass nigga woman. Okay, this ain't time to have soft spots for these people, man. The Lord gonna show mercy. How he gonna show mercy, man? And we fully understand mercy. Okay? Well, we're not here to have these soft spots for these people, man. It is what it is, man, because this is the shit that they agree with. Okay? You gotta understand. Our people that's getting ready to take the C-hip and, they come against the truth. Hey, they fully agree, okay, with this madness, man. Okay? Verse 15 says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thou to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Okay? Shall be done hereafter. You see? And this is what we're seeing, greater evils, man. And these people, as they get the two main things that's growing in this society is the digital infrastructure for currency, all right, and lewdness and perverseness, man. Those are the two main things that this devil is pushing, all right, as he attempts to establish his wicked NWO, man. Okay? Let's go here. I want to play this clip.
Okay, guys, so let's begin. And first of all,
long last name is Amanchukwu. It means I know.
So this is Jake Pastor. He's gonna speak out, which, hey, he's on point. All right. But you have one pastor, 2.2 billion Christians, but really one pastor that has really just, he's gonna take a hard stance against this, man. Where the hell the rest of you niggas at, man? All these churches, all these tithes, billions of dollars in tithes, all right? And you black Christians, all right, are not vocal, man. Okay, you don't have a stance against the wickedness that's going on in the earth, man. You Christians in general, why vocab not taking no stance, man? Okay, why is vocab not at the Capitol building? Okay, taking the stance for righteousness, man. He's a apologetic. Okay, apologetic is supposed to be the defender of the gospel, man. So shouldn't you also be, if you defend the gospel, would you believe the gospel against, the brothers? Why not go defend the righteousness of the scriptures against this wicked government, man? Okay, because they're in cahoots, and this Jake gonna say something, that makes a lot of sense towards the end of this, man. So I'm gonna let this play. Okay, Jake gonna get off on there. Then I think he got a last name. He gonna tell you what it means, So he's, got some spirituality to him, But hey, this is it's too much, man. All right, what this devil is doing is far too much, man.
Long last name is Amanchukwu. It means I know God. And I'm glad to say that I do. I'm here today to talk about this book here. My name is John Amanchukwu, as I stated earlier. It's called It's Perfectly Normal for students 10 and up. This book details all kinds of sexual images, pictures of elderly people nude, pictures of an individual who's in a wheelchair with his out. All of these sexual pornographic images are made available and placed at the fingertips of children. And I'm sure, Dr. Cruz, I don't know if you knew about this before you signed on, but hopefully this is something that you can address and deal with, because this is immoral and asinine to allow children to be able to see this. Also, this book even shows images of two women having sex, a man and a woman having sex, and two men having sex. That's not perfectly normal. Who decides what's normal? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Or do parents decide what should be placed at the fingertips and allowed to be taught to their children in this school system? I'll read some of this for you. It says, after a bit, a person becomes moist and slippery, and the clitoris becomes hard. After a bit, a person's becomes erect, stiff, and larger.
Pastor.
Sometimes a bit of clear fluid that may contain sperm comes out of the tip of the and makes it wet.
Can we, sir, I'm sorry.
Was it something I said? Was it something I said? If you don't want to hear it in a school board meeting, why should children be able to check it out of the school system? See, we have perverts that are perverting our kids. And you all sit back smug in your chairs and celebrate diversity, equity, and inclusion, but you don't want me to read it so you can hear it. Why? Does it bother you? Yes or no? You can't answer that question. You want to know why? Because politically speaking, you can't say that it's wrong. You probably are a Christian man. But many Christians today have become more Democrat than Christian. Some Republicans have become more Republican than Christian. I'm not trying to win an election. I don't get my talking points from the RNC or the DNC. I get my talking points from the Bible, from the Bible. And you don't want me to read the filth because it exposes the truth. How dare you tell me to stop reading it? If you don't want to hear it, why should the children have to see it?
Pastor, your time is up. Thank you.
And this man's a devil, man. All right? And that Jake pastor went in on their ass, man. Okay? How you know, just to hear him reading it out loud, you can feel the filth and the vile of the madness that they're teaching the children, man. Okay? They don't want to hear it openly as adults, but they're teaching it to kindergartners, man. These are books that's accessible to kindergarten 5-year-olds, man. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 32. And see that Jake made a point. You see, most Christians have become more Democrat than so-called Christians, man. More Republican. Okay? Here it is, the George Floyd, okay, so-called gets choked out, or the nigga, you know, how the nigga supposed to die, knee on his neck, whatever. Okay? All right, and you niggas march and tear up the city, man. But here it is, you send your children to these schools every day, and you niggas don't have nothing to say, man. Okay, you niggas don't have nothing to say, man. You know, and that's why the Lord, all right, from the bring Jacob trouble, man. That's why the Lord allowed Esau to create nukes, man. You know, this is why, and this is why Yahweh Shai is coming back with the fury that he's coming in, man. Okay. This is Deuteronomy 32, And um 32 it says, for their vine is the vine of Sodom, all right, and the fields of Gomorrah, their grapes are the grapes of gall, and their clusters are bitter. All right, Esau, his whole lewdness stems, okay, from these Hamites, man. You know, because the Babylonians was Hamites, okay, through the Chaldeans, you know, their witchcraft and astrology, okay, the wicked, you know, holidays, you know, they celebrate. A lot of them come from what? Hamites, man. Christmas, Easter, okay. Egypt, those are Hamites, man. Sodom and Gomorrah, those are Hamites, man. And Esau comes in their energy, man. He stems, you know, from those wicked, okay, Hamites, man, and their lewdness and perverseness, man. Okay. Now, when you go here into Vine, okay, which in the Hebrew, all right, it's Gapun, okay, but I want to get in the Strong's, well, the Child D lexicon, Hebrew Child D lexicon. All right, now when you go into it, let's see, it says when more exactness was needed, is in the laws. Okay, the laws. Okay, and you know in Sodom and Gomorrah, man, that they had, you know, it was allowed, you know, the alphabet community, but you know, bestiality and pedophilia was the norm too, man. Okay, Sodom and Gomorrah was filthy as hell, man. All right, and it says denotes men. Okay, it said denotes men of ignoble and degenerate qualities. Okay, denotes men of ignoble and degenerate qualities, man. Okay, this devil, man, and you get that word ignoble. It says not honorable in character or purpose. Okay, not honorable in character or purpose, man. It says, while all these words means being below the normal standards of human decency and dignity, ignoble suggests a loss of lack of some essential high quality of mind or spirit. You see? And this is who runs the earth, man, the ignoble man. Okay? Let's go here, man. This is why. All right, let's go here to Revelation 19. Revelation 19:2 said, for true and righteous are his judgments, for he hath judged the great whore which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and hath avenged the blood on his servants at her hand. Okay? Yahweh Shai is coming back with righteous judgment, man. This whore is America, man, which is at the forefront of the filthiness that we see in the earth, man. All right, let's go here, man, Isaiah, and we see why Yahweh Shai is coming back directly to deal with this devil, man. Okay? This is Isaiah 63:1. It says, who is he? Who is this that coming from Edom and God going from Bowser, man? Yahweh Shai coming directly to Esau, Edom, when he wages war in the earth, man, against this realm. Okay, and we see why, man. Esau is building a society of filth, but Yahweh Shai is coming to throw down, man. Okay, this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. All right, those chariots. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Okay, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save, man. You know, he's gonna save his elect that cry out against this place, man. You know, and we should be constantly putting up curses and crying out against this place, man. You know, But that was the point, just wanted to touch on that, man. So this is a filthy society, man. A filthy society. Shalom.